Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This statement encapsulates the essence of Stoicism, a philosophy that has been guiding thinkers, leaders, and seekers of wisdom for over 2 millennia. Stoicism, a school of thought pioneered by great minds like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, empowers us to exert control over our reactions to the world around us. Imagine a tempestuous sea, waves crashing with reckless abandon. Now picture yourself as a rock amidst this chaos, unyielding and steadfast. This is the power of Stoicism, the ability to remain calm and composed in the face of life's tumultuous storms. The teachings of Stoicism are fundamentally about self-control and fortitude. It is about understanding that we cannot control the world around us, the events that unfold, or the actions of others. But what we can control, and what Stoicism encourages us to master, is our response to these external factors. Consider the words of Epictetus. We cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them. This is the essence of self-control, the cornerstone of Stoicism. It is about maintaining our composure regardless of the circumstances and choosing a response that aligns with our values and principles. But Stoicism is not just about self-control. It's also about overcoming destructive emotions, anger, fear, envy. These are emotions that can cloud our judgment and lead us down a path of negativity. Stoicism teaches us to acknowledge these emotions, but not to let them dictate our actions. As Seneca once said, "He who is not a good servant will not be a good master." Lastly, Stoicism is about finding strength within ourselves. It teaches us to rely on our inner fortitude, to cultivate resilience, and to draw upon our own inner resources when faced with adversity. It is about finding peace amidst chaos and serenity amidst turmoil. Stoicism teaches us to find strength within ourselves, to master our emotions, and to live in harmony with the world around us. As we delve deeper into the principles of Stoicism, let's remember these words and strive to embody them in our daily lives. As we wake each morning, we have a fresh opportunity to practice Stoicism and shape our day with wisdom and serenity. In the quiet hours of the morning, as the world stirs to life, a Stoic takes this time to engage in rituals that bring clarity, serenity, and wisdom. These rituals are not mere actions, but a blueprint, a guide to living in accordance with nature and virtue. Consider meditating on the day ahead, an exercise deeply rooted in Stoic philosophy known as premeditatio malorum, or the premeditation of evils. Here, one contemplates the challenges that might arise during the day. It's not a pessimistic exercise, but rather a tool for mental preparation. As the Stoic philosopher Seneca once said, "He robs present ills of their power who has perceived their coming beforehand." Then there's the practice of journaling, a powerful tool for self-reflection. It's a moment to put thoughts on paper, to discern what's within our control and what's not, a core tenet of Stoicism. Journaling promotes self-awareness and reinforces our commitment to live according to Stoic principles. And let's not forget the practice of gratitude. To a Stoic, every day is a gift. Every breath, every moment is an opportunity to be savored. Gratitude is the recognition of this simple yet profound truth. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus advised, "Do not spoil what you have by desiring what you have not. Remember that what you now have was once among the things you only hoped for." These morning rituals, when practiced consistently, help cultivate a Stoic mindset. They allow us to face the day with equanimity, to navigate life's storms with an unshakable calm. As the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." The way we start our day has a profound impact on our mindset, our emotions, and our actions. Stoicism offers us a path to start each day with clarity and calmness. Epictetus said, "We should always be asking ourselves, is this something that is or is not in my control?" This ancient question lies at the heart of Stoicism, a philosophy that urges us to focus our energy where it matters most, on the things we can truly influence. This is where the practice of mindfulness comes into play. Mindfulness, an intentional, non-judgmental focus on the present moment, is a powerful tool that Stoics use to discern between the controllable and the uncontrollable. Picture a river, its waters flowing steadily, carrying along leaves and debris. This river represents the stream of life, with each leaf symbolizing a different event or circumstance. Now imagine yourself standing at the edge of this river. Some leaves are within your reach. You can pluck them out of the water, examine them, even change their course. These are the things in life that are within your control. Others, however, are in the middle of the river, far beyond your reach. No matter how much you may wish to, you cannot touch these leaves, nor can you alter their path. These are the things in life that are beyond your control. Through mindfulness, we learn to stand by the river and observe the leaves without feeling the need to reach for those that are too far away. We learn to accept that there are things we cannot change, focusing instead on those we can. But how does this help us respond to life's challenges with equanimity? It's simple. When we recognize that not all leaves are within our grasp, we stop exhausting ourselves trying to reach them. We stop fighting the current and instead learn to flow with it. We understand that while we cannot control the river, we can control how we interact with it. This understanding leads to a profound shift in our perspective. It enables us to react to life's ups and downs with a calm mind and a steady heart, safe in the knowledge that we are doing what we can, where we can. Remember, not everything is within our control, but our reaction to it always is. Seneca wisely remarked, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." This profound statement brings us to the heart of Stoic philosophy and its practice, the art of acceptance. A cornerstone of Stoic thought, acceptance is the practice of embracing reality as it is, not as we wish it to be. It's about understanding that much of our suffering, our inner turmoil, comes not from the events of our lives, but from our resistance to them. Consider the way we cling to our expectations, to our desires for a particular outcome. We hold a vision of what should be, and when reality fails to align with this vision, we suffer. We become lost in a sea of if-onlys and what-ifs, trapped in a cycle of regret, disappointment, and frustration. Yet Stoicism advises us to let go, to accept, to acknowledge that life, in all its complexity, will not always conform to our desires. As Epictetus, another great Stoic philosopher, said, "Demand not that events should happen as you wish, but wish them to happen as they do happen, and your life will be serene." Acceptance, then, is about releasing this futile struggle against reality. It's about understanding that we cannot control the world around us, but we can control how we respond to it. We can choose to accept, to adapt, to navigate the stormy seas of life with a calm and steady hand. This doesn't mean we passively resign ourselves to our circumstances. Quite the contrary. Acceptance is an active process. It's a courageous act of acknowledging reality, of recognizing the things we cannot change, and focusing our energy on the things we can. It's about finding peace amidst the chaos, serenity amidst the storm. In the words of Marcus Aurelius, "Accept whatever comes to you woven in the pattern of your destiny for what could more aptly fit your needs." By embracing acceptance, we free ourselves from the chains of expectation and open ourselves to the possibilities of the present moment. Acceptance is not resignation, but a courageous act of acknowledging reality and choosing to navigate it with wisdom. As Marcus Aurelius put it, "The obstacle in the path becomes the path. Never forget, within every obstacle is an opportunity to improve our condition." And so we find ourselves on the journey to self-improvement, a path laden with challenges and hurdles, yet rich with opportunities for growth. The Stoic philosophy teaches us to view these obstacles not as hindrances, but as stepping stones to a better self. It encourages us to embrace the trials and tribulations that life throws our way, to see them as teachers rather than tormentors. As Seneca, the famed Stoic philosopher, once said, "Difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body." In every challenge, there lies a lesson. In every setback, there is a chance to bounce back stronger. The obstacle, in the Stoics' view, is not something to be feared or avoided, but rather something to be faced head-on, to be learned from, to be overcome. Imagine if we could turn every setback into a setup for a comeback. If we could transform every problem into a prospect for progress. If we could convert every difficulty into a door to development. That's the power of Stoic thinking. That's the power of embracing obstacles as opportunities. And yet, this is not a journey we undertake alone. Stoicism teaches us that we are all in this together, that we are all fellow travelers on this path to self-improvement. As Epictetus, another great Stoic thinker, once said, "We are not islands unto ourselves. The choices we make, the actions we take, they affect not just us, but those around us as well." In the end, the journey to self-improvement is not just about becoming a better version of ourselves. It's about becoming better for the world around us. Every day presents a new opportunity to practice Stoicism, to cultivate resilience, and to grow stronger. Embrace the journey,